Hello YouTube here, it's Lisa Stade of the YouTube channels of Lisa Stade and Hitler Obsessed. I know I've never uploaded anything on that Hitler Obsessed video, but I swear I'm uploading. As a German and as my word is my honor, I swear I am uploading to that video series. They're just hidden and invisible. No, they're not on private, they're up there, I swear. If you get what I mean. Please do. But no, I'm gonna continue part 2 of the Kanye West thing. Now, back to what I was saying, Kanye West did get everything pretty much screwed over. He ended up getting a lot of sponsors and people, stopped, providing him, sponsorship and endorsing their brands and stuff and record labels because of his little comments about the Führer. But I have dubbed the Führer Kanye West's kerfuffle with Adolf Hitler, or the Adolf Hitler kerfuffle, because really he really had this I don't know what to call it. That's what I just called it, was the Adolf Hitler kerfuffle, or the Kanye West kerfuffle. But Kanye West ended up losing a bunch of sponsors, deal brands, which is like, for most of us YouTubers, it's like, who cares? You're a big name rapper, music artist. Who gives a darn? We're fine here for like scraps, ad revenue, sponsorship, find the algorithm, and pretty much just went through a change of guard. Because, Sam Brzezinski left, everyone was happy that, oh my gosh, the tyranny is done. The Führer, Shannon Brzezinski is done. Nope, it just was, no, the Führer just got changed with, I don't know, what used to be pretty much, the Reichsführer of the SS. It's just, that's the new leader, the CEO of YouTube, and I swear this video is going to get struck down for it. Due to a change of guard and overlords. But I've noticed a lot of weird, interesting Hitler videos, remix videos of Hitler's speeches. It's always that same one, the same Hitler speech, put to like techno kind of EDM, music, made as a remix. Or auto-tuned to the point of no return. And they keep uploading these things. So somehow, maybe some policies are going away. So it's not bringing the best out of us. I'm also getting bored of those Hitler thingies. The Hitler remix speeches or whatever. Great music. Terrible guy. But again, with Kanye West, he ended up getting shut down practically. I guess, some people found offense to it. I guess his fans and neo-Nazis, and that's about it. And, which is like, oh, who cares? He's a big rapper. He's not like a little YouTuber, or probably nobody on TikTok now, or whatever. Okay? It's nothing to sneeze about. It's like, remember the PewDiePie thing in the Wall Street Journal? No one really gave it. Some people found offense to PewDiePie. And, then you had people like, the Wall Street Journal, should calm the F up, Of course, their group is going away because, gonna replace by YouTube. And then all the policies changed, and, yay. Pretty much. It's great for the Wall Street Journal. Remember that whole kerfuffle back in the day? The whole PewDiePie is Hitler, PewDiePie the Nazi. I remember that. I watched that stuff. Watched a lot of YouTubers were like, Chris Reagan, not Louis Wassman, Leon Lush, Almost Skeptic. Everybody was talking about it. Back to the Kanye West thing, after he got all this shutting down and people found offense, then the internet just made all these memes, like this shit posting and parodies of Kanye West and Hitler, and you had the Hitler status ones that kept coming up. So I eventually stopped, wanting to click on anything on YouTube that said Adolf Hitler or Hitler because I didn't know what I was clicking on anymore. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna watch a nice little, educational video about the guy. No, it was I'm Adolf Hitler, Commander of the Third Reich from Epic Rap Battles. I had to be very careful with that quote. I know how YouTube is, so get content match. But I remember that one, but then you had all the other little Kanye West things to poke fun at him and just shit post him after, this. That's what, a couple of my old professors said, well, what's your thoughts on this, Lisa, since you're also a YouTuber? What are your thoughts, I know you've been discriminated at the college that you are graduating from for this thing. You've lost friends, you've lost social life for it. But, my opinion is, Kanye West just shouldn't have been using the disability. Anyone that uses the disability as an excuse for that is just terrible and wrong. I don't care what condition it is, Asperger's syndrome, bipolar, what used to be called mental retardation. I think it's now intellectually delayed or developmentally delayed. So, but then, CNN decided to call it a Hitler obsession. And now that term gets loosely thrown around. The difference between me and Kanye is, one, Kanye don't think he has Asperger's syndrome. Two, an obsession more for us is trivia. Or education, researching something, like a geek, like a nerd, like what you probably think of a stereotype of a professor, or in this case, a history professor. Very detailed and into whatever if they do their job correctly, what they teach about. If it's history, it's history. If it's World War II, it's World War II. If it's Hitler and the Nazis, well, you guessed it, Hitler and the gosh darn Nazis. But CNN like to call it an obsession. I know, because people would consider, he mentions a lot of Hitler, you do too, Lisa. A lot of people throw that around, because I guess that's what they interpret obsession is. No, there is a difference in Asperger's syndrome and what Kanye West was doing. I don't think it's an obsession. I don't think it was the bipolar. I think he knew what he was doing. And he probably found the limits, and we just crushed him, which is okay. That's not an excuse for it. Okay, I think that there are people enjoying, the burning corpse that is his career afterwards. It's like, yeah, probably like, okay, you called him out, yay, move on, there's better stuff. Why are you enjoying this? Don't know why. Just find it weird. But, probably it's something I want to do if I destroyed an enemy up here. Like, no, move on. That stuff. No, the guy's gone and destroyed. Move on. No. But that's what happens to Kanye. CNN lovingly, just as CNN always does, is compare things to what it isn't, like an obsession. Asperger's syndrome. But I know, CNN will probably think that, well, I don't shut up about the guy, so I must be the same way. No way. No way indeed. But I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. But the next fun thing we're probably going to be talking about is the Felix Cypher thing. Is going to be really fun. Let's go into that one. Why don't we? We'll do that in the next video series. So this is Lisa Stade here, signing off. Telling you to make sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know, leave a comment. Share these videos would be great. Something kind of fun to enjoy, better than that Holocaust Hitler lecture series. I know it's still got Adolf Hitler in it, but no, who cares? It's more lighthearted for this week because it's spring break. And you can also donate to my Patreon. You can donate to my subscribe song, become a patron. Go to my BitChute channel at Lisa Marie State, actually. It's one word at bitchute.com. And I also have a TikTok account at, I think it's Lisa State 1. You can see the videos there too. You can go to my Twitter account, send me a tweet. I love to hear some feedback. I want to hear some feedback about some of these latest videos. And yes, I am planning to make a video series or video about the lockdown. If you saw the news report there, thanks for all the views. I love that. That made me happy. A lot of views. I like how that went. Maybe it's the video quality. Maybe it's just because I have a lot of adoring fans. I don't know. But then also you can go to my Facebook account at Lisa State, or Messenger account, Lisa State, and send me a friend request, leave a message. You can go to my Facebook group that's called Hitler Interested History Buffs. I know I haven't mentioned that for some time. Yeah, a lot of people think it sounds like a weird name. I came up with it at the last minute, I swear. I know it's like a long, stupid thing of a title, and I think it's a bit weird. Some people even commented that it was like a place for old Waffen SS people to hang out. Hardly anyone turned up, so I don't know what happened. Oh well. But now if you want to go to that and share the videos and stuff, that's great too. I sometimes turn up and check up on that Facebook group also. So I'm gonna leave you off and say bye. Let's start with the Felix Seifel thing. And it's interesting stuff with you guessed it, Hitler. It's gonna be fun. I know that for a fact.